In this video, we're going to talk about equations with algebraic fractions. So the question says solve the above equation. So what we have to do first is to find the common denominator of 3a minus 1, a plus 1, and 8. So that common denominator is a times 3a minus 1 times a plus 1. So what we have to do now is to multiply each of these terms by our common denominator. So a 3a minus 1, a plus 1 times 1 over 3a minus 1. Let me write up this. Is equals to 8 3a minus 1, a plus 1 times 2 over a plus 1 minus 8 3a minus 1 times a plus 1 over 3 over 8. So if you reduce this cancels with that one. So you are left with 8 times a plus 1 is equals to this one cancels this one. And you say 2 times 8, we get 16 times 3a minus 1. Then 8 and this we cancel each other. So we get minus 1 times 3 is minus 3. 3a minus 1 times a plus 1. Right? So 8 times a is 8a plus 8 times 1 8. So 16 times 3, it becomes 48. Then 16 times minus 1, it becomes minus 16. Minus 3 times 48. Minus 3 times 3a, it becomes minus 9a. Minus 3 times minus 1 becomes plus 3. Right? Or we can say that let me rub this off. We can say minus 3 and we expand this. It becomes 3a times a plus 1 minus 1 times a plus 1. You see? So we get 8a plus 8 is equals to 48a minus 16 minus 3. Let's solve what is in the fraction. So it becomes 3a squared. 3a times 1 becomes 3a. Minus 1 times 8 becomes minus a. Minus 1 times 1 minus 1. Now 8a plus 8 is equals to 48a minus 16 minus 3a squared. 3a minus a is 2a minus 1. So we get 8a plus 8 is equals to 48a minus 16 minus 3 times 3a becomes minus 9a squared minus 3 times 2a becomes minus 6a minus 3 times minus 1 becomes positive 3. So let's take this to this side. So it becomes 48a minus 16 minus 9a squared minus 6a plus 3 minus 8a minus 8 is equals to 0. So let's group the like terms. So you can say 48a minus 6a, we get 42a. 42a minus 8a. And we say minus 16 plus 3, we get minus 13. Minus 13 minus 8, we get minus 21 minus 9a squared is equal to 0. So 42 minus 8, we get 34a. 34a minus 21 minus 9a squared is equal to 0. So let's move things to the opposite side. Minus 9a becomes 9a squared minus 34a plus 21 is equals to 0. So if you multiply 9 and 21, you get 189a squared. So what then are the two numbers that which when you add, you get minus 34a, and we multiply, you get 189a squared. So these numbers are 27, negative 27a, and negative 7a. So you get 821 here, and then a squared here equals 0. So 9a, what's the common denominator? Is 3a. 3a into 9a squared, we get 3a. 3a into this, we get negative 9. Then common denominator is minus 7. Minus 7 into minus 7a, get a. And minus 7 into 21, we get minus 3, which is equal to 7. And you can also reduce this. Our common denominator was supposed to be 9a. Then we get a minus 3 times, times negative 7a minus 3 equals 0. So a minus 3 and 9a minus 7 is equal to 0. So our a minus 3 is equal to either a minus 3 is equal to 0. So our a, if minus 3 goes to the other side, it's equal to 3. Then our 9a minus 7, 9a minus 7 is equal to 0. So 9a, if move 7 to that side, we get 7. So a is equal to 7 over 9. So you see, so that will be the values of a on either of the two equations. So let's now move on to the other question. So this one, first you have to factorize this. So what do we get? We factorize this. X squared times 6 is 6x squared. Two numbers are minus 3x and minus 2x. So it's 6 here, x squared, common denominator x into x squared is x into minus 3x, minus 3, common denominator minus 2 minus 2 minus 2x, get x, minus 2 into 3, minus 3. So it becomes x minus 3, x minus 2. And this, if you multiply, we get 6x squared. Two numbers, which when we multiply, we get this, and when we add, we get this. So what are the numbers? So the numbers are what? 3, negative 3x, and negative 2, and positive 2x. So minus 6 x squared. Common denominator is x to x squared, x to negative 3 is minus 3. Common denominator is plus 2 into x plus 2 into minus 6 is 3. So x minus 3 times x plus 2. So what will be our final equation? It becomes 3 over x minus 3 times x minus 2 is equals to 2 over x minus 3 over x plus 2. Right? So what's the common denominator of either of these two fractions? So the common denominator is x minus 3, x minus 2, and x plus 2. So let's multiply it with each of the fractions. X minus 2 is equals to 2 over x minus 3x plus 2 multiplied by x minus 2, x minus 3, x plus 2. So this one cancel with this one, this. So here we get 3 times x plus 2 is equals to x minus 3 cancel this, x plus 2 cancel this. So you get 2 times x minus 2. So 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 2 is 6. 2 times x is 2x. 2 times minus 2 is minus 4. Then we move this to this side and this to this side. So it's 3x minus 2x is equals to minus 4 minus 6. So 3x minus 2x is x. Minus 4 minus 6 is minus 10. So that will be our final result. X is equals to minus 10. So see you in the next video where we talk about lots of indices.